Ralph Lauren, once a symbol of American luxury and timeless style, has faced a dramatic fall from grace. Founded in 1967, the brand defined preppy sophistication and aspirational living, embodying the American dream. However, shifting consumer tastes, fierce competition, and strategic missteps have shaken its dominance. Once an empire of elegance, it now struggles to stay relevant in the fast-changing fashion industry. What went wrong? This video uncovers the factors behind Ralph Lauren's decline: brand dilution, market shifts, financial woes, and failed strategies that turned an iconic powerhouse into a fading legacy. Can it reclaim its former glory? Or is this the end? On the rise of Ralph Lauren. Before delving into its decline, it is essential to understand the meteoric rise of Ralph Lauren. The brand began with a simple yet bold idea: selling men's ties under the Polo label. Ralph Lauren envisioned a world of luxury, sophistication, and timeless American style, blending elements of Ivy League fashion, equestrian elegance, and rugged Western charm. His vision resonated deeply with consumers who sought to embody this aspirational lifestyle. By the 1980s and 1990s, Ralph Lauren had transformed into a global empire with multiple lines catering to different markets. Polo Ralph Lauren offered casual yet refined sportswear, while the Ralph Lauren Purple label provided high-end menswear. The brand extended its influence beyond clothing, introducing Ralph Lauren Home, which featured high-end furnishings, and Chaps, a more affordable line. The brand's association with celebrities, elite sports, and Hollywood further cemented its status. Iconic pieces like the polo shirt became status symbols worn by executives and suburban youth alike. Ralph Lauren also left a mark on cinema, designing costumes for The Great Gatsby and Annie Hall, reinforcing its cultural relevance. The beginning of the decline. Despite its strong legacy, Ralph Lauren began to struggle in the fashion market during the 2010s. Several factors contributed to its decline, including changing consumer preferences, overexpansion, financial troubles, failed rebranding attempts, and leadership instability. The fashion industry underwent significant changes in the 2010s, with streetwear and casual fashion gaining popularity. Millennials and Gen Z consumers shifted their attention to brands like Supreme, Off-White, and Gucci, which successfully reinvented themselves with bold modern designs. Ralph Lauren's classic, preppy aesthetic, once a staple of American fashion, began to seem outdated. Comfort-driven fashion became the norm, with brands like Lululemon and Nike dominating the market. As a result, high-end structured clothing lost favor, and consumers prioritized activewear over traditional luxury styles. Affordable brands such as Zara, H&M, and Uniqlo provided trendy, fast-changing collections at lower prices. These retailers responded quickly to new fashion trends, making it difficult for Ralph Lauren to stay relevant in a rapidly shifting landscape. Caught between the luxury and fast fashion markets, Ralph Lauren struggled to maintain its position. It was neither exclusive enough to attract high-end customers, nor affordable enough to compete with budget-friendly fashion brands. A key contributor to Ralph Lauren's decline was its aggressive expansion strategy, which led to brand dilution. The company opened numerous stores and licensed its name widely, reducing its exclusivity and weakening its brand identity. Ralph Lauren heavily relied on outlet stores that sold products at discounted prices. While this strategy initially boosted sales, it ultimately diminished the brand's prestige. Customers no longer viewed Ralph Lauren as a premium brand, but rather as a label frequently available at a discount. The company introduced multiple sub-brands, including Lauren by Ralph Lauren and Denim & Supply. Instead of strengthening its core identity, these additional lines confused consumers and fragmented the brand message. Luxury brands thrive on exclusivity, but Ralph Lauren became too accessible. The more frequently consumers saw the brand at discount outlets, the less desirable it became. By the mid, Ralph Lauren faced serious financial difficulties in 2010s. The company, once a dominant force in the retail industry, experienced declining sales, store closures, and a struggling stock price. Revenue dropped from $7.62 billion in 2015 to $6.18 billion in 2020. Consumers, unwilling to pay premium prices for a brand readily available at outlet stores, turned to competitors offering better value. To mitigate financial losses, Ralph Lauren closed several underperforming stores and reduced its workforce. Flagship locations, once symbols of the company's success, were among those shuttered. Investor confidence dwindled as Ralph Lauren failed to demonstrate a clear strategy for recovery. The brand's inconsistent messaging, leadership changes, and weak market performance made it difficult to attract long-term investment. In an effort to modernize, Ralph Lauren launched multiple rebranding initiatives. However, these attempts often lack clarity and direction, further alienating consumers. Lines like denim and supply, aimed at younger customers, were discontinued due to poor sales. These sub-brands failed to resonate with the new generation of fashion buyers, leaving Ralph Lauren without a strong youth-oriented segment. The company struggled to balance its heritage with modern trends. Some marketing campaigns emphasized classic elegance, while others attempted to tap into streetwear culture. This inconsistency confused consumers and diluted the brand's appeal. Without a clear identity, Ralph Lauren found itself unable to attract a dedicated audience. It failed to fully embrace innovation while also straying too far from the classic aesthetic that had once made it successful. Leadership changes further complicated Ralph Lauren's struggles. In 2015, Ralph Lauren stepped down as CEO, handing the position to Stefan Larsson, a former H&M executive. Larsson implemented cost-cutting measures and attempted to streamline operations, but his approach clashed with Lauren's vision. This led to Larsson's departure in 2017 after just 2 years. Subsequent leadership transitions created uncertainty, making it difficult to implement a long-term strategy. Frequent executive changes disrupted efforts to redefine the brand and restore its market position. Ralph Lauren's decline in the 2010s was the result of multiple interconnected factors. As consumer preferences shifted, the brand struggled to adapt to new fashion trends. Overexpansion and excessive reliance on outlet stores diluted its exclusivity, while financial difficulties and declining sales weakened its market position. The impact of the pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic made Ralph Lauren's struggles even worse. Retail stores, including malls and department stores, shut down, causing a sharp drop in sales. Even before the pandemic, traditional retail was facing challenges, but lockdowns and restrictions sped up its decline. Another major problem was the reduced demand for formal wear. With more people working from home, the need for business attire significantly decreased. Ralph Lauren, known for its polo shirts, blazers, and dress shoes, saw demand for these items plummet. Fewer social events and office settings meant that customers were no longer buying high-end fashion as frequently, further impacting the brand's performance and overall sales during the crisis. Attempts at revival. Despite its struggles, Ralph Lauren has made significant efforts to regain relevance in the competitive fashion industry. The brand has collaborated with streetwear labels like Palace Skateboards to appeal to younger consumers and remain trendy. Additionally, Ralph Lauren has embraced sustainability by launching eco-friendly collections and committing to ethical production practices. The company is also enhancing its digital presence, focusing on e-commerce and social media to adapt to changing retail trends. While these initiatives show promise, they have not yet completely restored Ralph Lauren's past dominance in the fashion world. In conclusion, Ralph Lauren's downfall is a cautionary tale of how even the most iconic brands can falter when they fail to adapt. While the company still holds a place in fashion, its inability to evolve with consumer trends, overexpansion, and leadership missteps have significantly weakened its position. The challenge for Ralph Lauren now is to modernize without losing its core identity. If the brand can strike a balance between honoring its heritage and embracing innovation, it may reclaim its dominance. Otherwise, it risks becoming a relic of a bygone era in fashion. Enjoyed this? Subscribe for more fun entertainment. Your support means a lot. Thank you.